Alright, so Floridiano. Okay, alright. Floridian. Alright. Floridiano. Alright, so just a normal exchange variation. Early castles, and I'm just gonna trade off this light square bishop. Um, I think I'll take here and then give him the IQP. And I don't think he has that right away. I don't think he wants to give me the bishop, but okay. I'll let him exchange the IQP for it, if that's what he wants. Yeah, he doesn't have any knight pin tricks with this, because the bishop defends the queen, but he can exchange first if he wants. Okay. Let me defend against that first. So I'm defending the bishop. Kind of want to break that pin. So there's no back row threats or anything. Yeah, I don't want to trade queens yet. Yeah. I think he'll get rid of it now. I just can't find a way to hold on to it. At the end of this, I do have check, and I think I can regain material. So. Alright. This queen looks active there, but is it really? I guess I'll just fiend shit on my bishop and try to put pressure on this d-pawn. And if rook d1 ever, I'll exchange rooks. Okay. So g5 will be met by h5. And bishop g7 now. Kind of attacks this pawn a little bit. h3 is weak if the queen moves. And I might play knight d5. Queen f5 looks good. Knight d5 does too. Knight c4. To f5. Maybe he'll weaken his queen side. Well, this pawn's pinned for the moment, and I think knight f5, puts a lot of pressure on his position. So it's really hard to get rid of this knight, I think. And it comes with tempo. I'll probably win a pawn. This weak diagonal. It's just this, my queen's so misplaced. Okay. I guess I'll be greedy and I'll take the pawn. He's got 2 defenders. I do have c5. If rook d1, then I'll just oh, okay, I'll trade queens. So I think the IQP strategy worked well here. He had a couple chances to get rid of it and he never did. And he just didn't generate any counterplay, so if he exchanges queens, okay. This is kind of awkward. Yeah. Is h4 a good move? g5 looks weak. I think I have a pretty reasonable position too. I don't see any weaknesses. h4 might be. And knight isn't terribly good. Ooh, b5 is possible now. Whoops. Whoops, whoops, whoops. I'll defend with a rook. Of course his knight gets active. It's not what I wanted to allow. Oh, he doesn't go for it. If knight c3, then I'll pin his knight to his rook. Then bishop e5 is next, so we'll have to play rook c1 and trade. Okay, this gives my rook the... Alright. Alright, what to do? I need to move this guy. And he's gonna play b5. Okay, I guess I'll just push. His knight's hanging if his rook moves, so. Okay. Just taking away the d5 square from his knight. He's got 19 seconds. Bishop f4 is a threat. Okay. And he can trade rooks here, but I'll be 2 pawns up, I think. Knight moves, he's attacking this pawn. Alright, let's defend that. Okay. Just loses on time. This is a tough position, though. Let's check it out. So, French defense exchange. And I kind of got everything I wanted from the opening. I just traded off his light square bishop. He played a kind of aggressive setup with c4, and it's really aggressive, but yeah. I thought here maybe there was some tactics with taking in knight g5, or since he captured here, maybe d5 here, where the queen's the c-pawn's pinned, because if it takes, then the queen will take the queen on c7. Yeah, so rook e1, kind of a slow move. He needs to really get rid of this pawn and use it to chip away at my queen side. So, I think he kind of put his queen in a bad square here. I thought here, yeah, if d5 takes, well, at the end of that I do have check and picks up whatever piece that is, so, okay, you can't play it there. But, yeah, e3, really not clear what he's trying to stop. I mean, the threat, I was never threatening to play bishop b4 and exchange this guy. I mean, that just helps his IQP, so. And g4 is kind of aggressive. Yeah, just kicks his queen back. Maybe if I hadn't played bishop f8 with kind of... Bishop f8 should tell you that I'm maneuvering the bishop to g7, so you know g6 is coming, and this plan with g4 alone doesn't work, because if you ever play g5, h5 is the response, and he plays it right away. The pawn structure on the king side is starting to get locked, and there's not a lot of breakthroughs. The only breakthrough left is f5, and once I get my knight maneuvered to the f5 square, there's just no breaks in the king side. All there is an open file, which I'm okay with just taking off all the material. So I gain a pawn, also attacking the exchange. Just there's a lot of trades that can happen here. This diagonal is really weak. I do think rook d1 is good, and then I'll exchange rooks, and ultimately black's doing fine here. So tons of material comes off, and at the end of this, you know, actually just taking here and getting a rook on the 7th might have been good, or second rank, I'm sorry. But I thought that keeping pieces on his knight was really bad, and okay, bishop 7 was a bad move. I should have gone maybe bishop b8. Just have the rook look over it, and also maybe a5 and coming out on this diagonal or something later might be good. b7, yeah, b5 right away, and I can't take. He would be able to. I mean, I would have to defend a rook, and well, my pawn structure would be a little shattered, and it'd be knight versus bishop, and this pawn would be fractured. This something like this. To where, yeah, okay, I have one passed pawn, but his king can probably blockade, and this guy is a target for now, but if he can maneuver his king to where he can play f4, I mean, it might not be so bad. Ultimately, black's winning here too. So, yeah. And then he ran out of time. I do think there is still play left, but it is kind of tough. He can't seize the open file, and his knight is kind of restricted on where it can go as well. But I do think this kind of maneuver, or if maybe here, just pushing these pawns, trying to get down just one pawn on the queen side, you may be able to draw here. Alright, thanks for watching.